You gotta be cool, calm, collected, look your feel.
Hey, kind people, it's Nate broadcasting here from his lair. Wanted to give you a little quick look at some of the features of Netop and see how it can help you and your students become super pals and work hard together in productive ways. So I'm opening up, I'm on Windows, so I have the Windows application. If once you have it installed, you can find that by going to your programs here, and I'm just going to scroll. You see NetOps Solutions. I opened that already, so if you're looking for it, that's where it's at. On your Chromebook, you'd also go here to the little circle, open up all your applications, and it's the green eye icon. So let's just start by going to my classrooms, and here it shows me a bunch of tiles that are just my classes. I'm going to go to Nate's practice class because I have a few students that are in there. And some of them are logged in now, not all of them, but let's just kind of run through some of the options. To start a class, I have to push the play, and you can see it starts trying to connect. So this exclamation point means we're trying to connect with this guy. We'll see what's happening here. And here we're trying to connect with everybody. And on their screens right now, the reason it's waiting on these three screens, I have something that came up that says, quote, share your screen. Netop Vision student wants to share the contents of your screen. So they have a choice to either click share or cancel. If they click cancel, it's just going to go back to an eye like this. It's going to be like, no, they didn't let you in. If they click share, now you're going to see here, who's joining? Boom, Raz Al Ghul just joined. Let's see some others. I'm going to share, and I'm going to share. So we'll see what happens. Boom, they picked up, and they picked up. So I can see now their screens, which is super useful. Now I could just leave it on a small type of a tile if I don't have a lot. Now, let's say these kids are absent or something. I could come over here and I can sort my cards alphabetically, or I believe I can even grab, I can grab and move them and say, I just want all the absent kids over here so I don't have to worry about them. And, you can push Control minus to zoom out and get more tiles on your screen, or you can go Control plus a couple times to get the large cards or tiles, whichever is useful for you. I'm going to leave it large since we don't have very many and we're making a video here. So if I want to go on, maybe I want to see, what is this? I can see he's looking at something. What on earth is he looking at? I get this little blue view icon, and it's just going to blow up his screen to a bigger live view. And I could see, oh, he's like on the edge. He's thinking about going to YouTube. And look, there goes his mouse. He's going towards YouTube. He's going to click it. I know he is. So if I'm like, oh, I got to stop that guy before he goes on there, what I could do would be, like, come here. That was Roz, right? Yeah, I could go, you know what, Roz? Let's highlight you. So I click it, and we get the check mark and the blue box around. And I could send him a little message. I could say, hey, don't do it. Let's put, hey, don't do it. And I can just have it subtle and discreet, or I could go show on the whole screen. I'm just going to do subtle and discreet, and I just sent that. Now, let's take a look and see what it looks like for him. If we see his big screen now, on Roz's big screen says, you got a message, hey, don't do it. And then he's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't. Or maybe on the other hand, he's like, I should. And so he clicks, and we're watching what he's doing that anyway. Dude, I do not want you watching log cabins or archery and stuff. We're working on science here. So what I can do is I could say, look, I warned you, big guy. I asked you really nice. And so I don't want to make a scene. I don't have time right now. I'm just going to document this. So if I go download screenshot, click, it just took a picture and it says a screenshot was saved in my downloads folder. What's nice about that is it shows student name right here, and it will also be tagged with the date and the time that this happened. So he's busted, okay? And I documented it. Let's take a look at some other things. Now, demo mode is kind of interesting. Let me see if I can make this a little smaller. Demo mode is a chance for me to demonstrate something to my kids. So it says share a screen I would like to demonstrate. Let's go over to this screen. I'm just gonna scoot a few things. If I want to demonstrate, I got so many screens going on. I want to demonstrate with my second screen. So I'm gonna say share. Now, what I have over here is my Google Drive on my other screen. So let's say I want to go to, I don't know. Let's go to space.com. That's a cool website. So we want to tell them about space. I'm just going to blow up here this screen so you can see my screen is on space.com, and I'm showing them, like, take a look at this rocket. And this is what the kids are seeing. Okay. So they're seeing everything that I demonstrate. So I could be like, okay, kids, let's talk about rockets here. So we've got this giant rocket, and here's the boosters and the top part, and you can get a phone for $100 off. And so now you're distracted about that. But you can demonstrate all kinds of things. And so it's really nice to be able to know every kid in your class has a screen that is showing what you want them to. So that's pretty cool. So let's stop that. So I got all these demos going on. Let me move. I got so many things going on. Let me move them. And here we are again. It's showing that I'm demoing. Now I've got the demo illuminated. So if I want to get off that, I just click it again, and now I'm off demo mode, and they're back on their own websites. So that's kind of interesting. So we talked about sending a message. We talked about demonstrations. If I just wanted to push a link to kids, let's say I wanted them to explore independently, but I'm like, go to space, or let's go to broncosports.com. And we can type these in and have them ready to go too. I'm gonna say push. Now watch the kids' screens. Boom. Everybody has to go to broncosports.com. They don't have a choice. And they're watching it, and they're becoming Boise State Bronco fans, maybe. So that's super useful, especially if you think kids are going to have a hard time typing in a link or something like that. Now let's say we want to tell Roz, just chill. If I select Roz again, and I say draw attention, when I click this, it puts a weird like curtain animation. You can see what it looks like for him. Up, it says pay attention, please, and it's like a curtain. You can kind of see his website behind there, but it just kind of like, hey, I'm watching you, please listen. And another nice thing is, so I'm gonna take that off so that Roz can get back to business. If I wanted to say everybody, oh, that's not working today. That one is a great one. That is block every screen. So when that one's up and running, we'd use that. Other kind of not as cool option. Well, they're kind of cool. I like dark mode, so you can change the way it looks on your screen. You can configure the web filter if you want. So here's an on-the-fly list. If I wanted to say Bronco Sports, that's cool. And if I want to add other things to this, I'll be like, let's add. We can add all kinds of. You can add websites and stuff here. Now, if I go on the fly, let's go Google productivity apps and then apply. When the kids start clicking around, they're only going to be able to get to those 16 sites. So as soon as they leave here, they would, and that would be the end of them. Oops. So That was a super impromptu looking around at Netop. Um, I do know that there are a few features that we need to get rolling, and the people who work on that are working on it. But my job is to show you what's available. You can see I just backed out and I have all my classes here. But a very important thing to do when you're done is please make sure you click stop class so the next teacher can use it. Okay. So thanks again for your attention and for your, cooperation, everything today. Appreciate it. And, we'll get this up and running 100%, but hey, 80% is good too. So use what we've got and we'll keep adding to it and improving it as we go. Thanks. Have a good day.